Time now for the Morning Rush. We begin with Sarah Yingling live from Coronado Center this Black Friday. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, David. APD's 6-week tactical plan starts today on Black Friday, and they're focusing on areas such as Coronado Center, Uptown, and Nob Hill. That includes an increase in the number of police in this area. Camera trailers will also be added to parking lots. Chief Mike Geyer says these cameras will relay signals to the Real-Time Crime Center for faster response time. Chief Geyer says they expect to have more bait cars out in the area in hopes of catching thieves. David.
Along those lines, New Mexico is marking its first Small Business Saturday tax holiday this weekend. Under a law passed this year, businesses with 10 employees or less can sell goods this Saturday without charging gross receipts tax. Now, the tax holiday covers sporting goods, clothing, furniture, and more, as long as the cost does not exceed $500. Well, more holiday shoppers are heading online to nab gifts this year. According to audit company KPMG, 1/3 of customers, or consumers rather, could be doing their online shopping ahead of Cyber Monday. Now, that's an increase of 4% from last year. The survey found that millennials and higher income households are driving the shift to online shopping. And you can find more information on Black Friday events and specials on our KRQE News app. Kristen?
Looking at mostly sunny skies throughout the day today, so if I run you through the next big weather maker, you won't find anything out there. However, with the storm coming in this weekend, snow up in the mountain areas, so the Metro Threat Index will actually be at a 3 for today ahead of that storm, because Albuquerque, we're going to be stuck with the winds out of this. David?
We did some checking for you, and the man who allegedly admitted to killing his fiancée is waking up behind bars this morning. APD says they found Nicole Robbins dead at the Alta Vista Apartments on Wednesday morning. According to a criminal complaint, her fiancé, 39-year-old Francisco Montoya, claims that the two got into an argument late Tuesday night. Montoya told police that he choked her and pushed her to the ground. Montoya says he went to his car to sleep and then came back to find Robbins unresponsive. He was later arrested and charged with an open count of murder. Well, this morning, you can help two children struck by tragedy twice. 12-year-old Ashley and her 17-year-old brother Justice lost their mother, April Brown. She was one of 3 people found murdered in Dixon back in May. Now, Ashley's father, Scott Quintanilla, took care of both of the kids as Ashley began battling cancer. Now, 2 weeks ago, Quintanilla himself was killed in a single-car rollover in Taos Canyon, leaving both children as orphans. We posted a link to the GoFundMe page. You can find that at krqe.com. President Trump is threatening to shut down the entire southern border if his administration finds that Mexico has, quote, lost control on its side. The warning comes as a migrant caravan moves closer to the U.S.-Mexico border. Nearly 6,000 active duty troops are waiting for its arrival. Now, a White House official says President Trump approved a memo from Chief Staff John Kelly to the Department of Defense allowing use of force, including lethal force where necessary. The police, or the military there rather, cannot act as a police force. Well, 55 years after President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas, the reporter who was able to secure the famous footage of the shooting now lives in Santa Fe.
The Zapruder story was the biggest story of my life, but I conducted myself as if it weren't.
In 1963, Richard Stolley was a reporter for Life magazine and was flown from L.A. to Dallas to cover the assassination. He tracked down the famous Zapruder film, which captured the shot that killed President Kennedy. Now, a man named Abraham Zapruder gave all rights to his film to Stolley for a whopping $150,000. Kristen.
A special look at your weekend forecast. We're looking at the storm scraping over northern New Mexico, so snow will be up in the northern mountains. For the rest of us, breezy to windy conditions tomorrow and a drop in temperatures about 5 to 10 degrees expected by Sunday. David?
Well, tickets for the annual Illuminatia tour go on sale today, and you will want to get them fast. It's because last year all 3,600 tickets sold out in an hour's time. The tour starts at the Albuquerque Convention Center and then takes you through the Old Town and Country Club neighborhoods. Tickets are $350 or less. You can purchase them online starting at 10 this morning. We posted a link at alwayson.krqe.com. Well, Black Friday is usually a day for shopping, but New Mexico state parks are hoping that you will opt outside. The state has officially joined the Opt Outside initiative. It's a project led by REI. Now, they hope that more people will unwind, relax, and experience a great adventure at a state park. Now, the Park Service is waiving the $5 fee for all 34 New Mexico state parks. Kristen.
Time now for a check on that Friday morning commute. Not looking at any major issues out there. Probably going to find a lot more cars because of Black Friday, but nothing out of the ordinary right now. Of course, we've got eyes outside too. We'll keep an eye on this for you throughout the morning.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys will be looking for a win next Thursday when they take on the New Orleans Saints. This after coming off a big win against the Washington Redskins. Now, this is the moment right here that helped the Cowboys secure the win in the third quarter. Washington was up 13-10. Then Dak Prescott passes to Amari Cooper and runs for a 40-yard lead-changing touchdown. Prescott later passes again to Cooper, who this time scores a 90-yard touchdown. Dallas went on to win 31-23.
Looking back, doing a quick travel forecast for those who are going to be hitting the roads or the sky today. You'll notice we've got showers stretched out across the middle of the country here out in the plains. Rain and snow over the Pacific Northwest at the hour. Albuquerque not likely to see rain and snow today. Temperatures across the nation cold to start with 30s and 40s. Coldest temperatures right now out in the Northeast, New England area, looking at still that brutal cold. And as far as what's happening this afternoon, you can see the southern areas warm up. New Mexico back to the 50s and 60s. Alrighty, let's now take you to the 5 facts. We start with number 5 this morning. Tickets for the annual Luminaria Tour go on sale today. Last year, all 3,600 tickets sold out in an hour. The tour starts at the Albuquerque Convention Center and then takes you through the Old Town and Country Club neighborhoods. Tickets are $3.50 or less, and you can purchase them that is online starting at 10 a.m.
At number 4, the reporter who was able to secure the footage of President Kennedy's assassination is sharing his story. In 1963, Richard Stolle was a reporter for Life magazine and covered the assassination. He tracked down the famous film which captured the shot that killed the president. The owner gave all rights to his film to Stolle for a whopping $150,000. Stolle currently lives at a senior center in Santa Fe. Yesterday marked the 55th anniversary of the assassination of President Kennedy.
At number 3, warmer temperatures today as we climb back to the 50s. Tomorrow marks the start of this next weekend storm. First come the winds, then we'll be looking at some spotty showers over the northern mountains, and then cooler temperatures for everybody by Sunday afternoon.
At number 2 this morning, you can help 2 local children struck by tragedy twice. 12-year-old Ashley and her 17-year-old brother Justice lost their mother, April Brown. She was one of 3 people found murdered in Dixon back in May. Now, Ashley's father, Scott Quintanilla, took over the care of both children as Ashley began battling cancer. But just 2 weeks ago, Quintanilla himself was killed in a single-car rollover in Taos Canyon. Now, both children are orphans. A GoFundMe page has been set up for them. You can find a link to it at alwaysonkrqe.com. And at number 1, Albuquerque police want to remind everyone to be mindful of criminals when holiday shopping this year. APD's 6-week operation starts today, and they're focusing on the area of Uptown and Coronado Center. Now, they say it's one of the busiest places for both shoppers and crooks during the holiday season. This also includes camera trailers that will be out in parking lots. Chief Geyer says these cameras will relay signals to the real-time crime center so they can potentially direct officers to what's going on ahead of time.